We good to go?
Yep, we're good to go.
Let's see. Shalom, Stan. Hello, Gibson.
Stan already in. Oh, it's very quiet, hang on. No audio issues this week, hopefully. Here with Jamie for Tier 3 at Hungary.
Hello.
Got AJ lurking in the background somewhere too. We'll hear from him later. Quick introduction to Brazy, who gets his full-time seat in the Red Bull. Missing a teammate again this week. Red Bull, I don't know where Pipe is. Didn't hear from Pipe. A few drivers going up for the laps. I don't know why Rawlins is going up for a lap. He's got a quali ban.
Oh no.
So that's not a good start.
Is there a way to tell him? For him to pit straight away. Party invite? I don't know.
I've sent it to the chat. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's not a good start, to be honest. But looks like Arrow's going to be the first one to set a lap. Every single car out on track apart from Face Clips at the moment. It's quite busy.
Thanks. Only one on the mediums.
Yeah, only Whiffy. He usually does go for a lap on the mediums to start with, doesn't he?
He listened.
So that Arrow's...
Brazy's gone. Look at him. Come on. I hate this track.
Just going to see Arrow set the first time. Coming up to the last corner now. Rawlins is retired. So, not going to set a lap, so that's all good. Arrow sets first lap at 1:17.2, which is quite a way off of the pole pace we saw in Tiers 1 and 2 yesterday. Sure, he's got a bit more to give. Bradley Johnson goes above him by 7/100ths. I'm going to see Radar come across the line now. Set his time. There we go, 1:14.6 from Radar.
That's more like it.
Yeah, much closer to what we saw yesterday. Let's have a look who we've got. I think it's Whiffy next. No, Whiffy's on an invalid. Larry crosses the line in P5 as 1:17.3. Interesting. Yes, I'm Moto. Up to P2 of a 1:16 dead. Looks like we've got... Is it Cod? Must have invalidated his last lap, didn't set a time. Going into sector 1, we're going to see one of the Renaults. Homer Joe, 1:15 dead. Soft. As we saw yesterday.
We're going to talk about the death card.
I don't think AJ wants to talk about the death card.
I don't either.
Slow up. You did well.
Roll with the punches, that's all you can do. Face Clip sets a lap, but I feel like that was his out lap that we just watched as he did a 1:24.8. Live on board with Whiffy, coming into sector 3, see what he can do on the mediums. I'm sure we'll see him going for some softs. It looks like everyone's
Without a doubt.
hard. Comes up to the last corner, he's not going into the pit, so he is setting a lap. The only person on medium, oh no, but as I say that, Budweiser goes out of the pits on mediums. There you go, 1:15.8 on the mediums for Whiff. Gets in P4, it's not bad. Oh! As I flick through the cameras and catch Brazy spinning it out on his out lap. It's alright, it wasn't his hot lap. It's definitely going to have some heat in the rear tyres now.
It looks like he's laying down for an entry, trying to rush to get back in. Take it easy, Brazy. Got plenty of time.
I'm just doing my usual, looking at the standings. With he is on, but not gonna matter right now. 33.5 points in front from Radar in second, and Hammerjoe in third, and Trusted, of course. Not going to be racing for the rest of the season. Still Curtin in 1:14 and Budweiser 1:11. It's pretty close actually between P4 and P7.
Tier 3 have got a tight-knit group of drivers that are always scrapping up the top.
Walden's got a lot
As
of
soon
work
as
to
one
do.
of them,
Because AJ
Yeah.
forgot to.
looks like AJ forgot to take the box, so we welcome him again.
Dad duty, handing off the offspring. So apologize for my lack of diligence.
On board with Brazy, going up the hill, about to take the left-hander. Gets around it nice, keeps the power down. Cuts it close to the death curve, but does not get it. See how he gets around the chicane. Oh, he's touched the curve, got a little bit loose, but he's managed to keep it together. He's going to get a lap out of this. Not worth binning.
There's a lot of traffic in sector 2.
Yeah, it's quite a short circuit.
So McLaren's still as well.
You see him getting bunched up. See Brazy come up to the last corner. And the soft tyres. Where's he going to go? Moves up to P6. In his debut in the Red Bull.
Here he goes.
Alex Albon would be very proud. I'm sure jealous too. You see Carl just going on to a lap on the mediums. A few more drivers coming out on the mediums now. Sandwich is coming out on the mediums. Looks like Budweiser's on a lap on the mediums.
Yeah, he started up. He's
Started.
stuff around too.
Big shout out to Platinor. Hi, Platinor. Welcome to the stream, good sir. Good sir. Dubsy the proud papa there. Add a boy in the chat.
Very good from Budweiser, 13 seconds quicker. As he goes past a beached car.
Spun out Williams. Yeah, I saw Williams. Looks like he's got through the chicane nice. And into the final sector.
Yeah, Budweiser looked like he had to dip out of his last lap there. He was had some fast traffic come up behind him there in sector 2 and he just dipped out of the way.
Could be one really good lap for Budweiser.
Sam, we got Chalupa in the chat. Why do you put ketchup on?
They hear us.
Yeah, this is still going. The game's in.
And vote
Love to see someone go across the line.
decision.
You're on board McLaren. Mercedes Weiser right now. He's gonna get P6. Bear with the sky. Stream's coming right. Sam dashboard. In the meantime, I'll
Good old
entertain you.
Cody's. Yeah,
Cream all
pretend
the
this is SSR radio now, not SSR2. SSR FM. Tune in.
We got sandwiches in the pits. We've got the Ferrari of Larry B coming across. 1:16.6. That's going to be P9. P9 for Larry B and the Ferrari. Got the Hall Arrow coming out of the pits, looking to get another lap. Budweiser around now on the mediums. Into sector 3.
Oh, it might actually catch the end of his lap. That was who I was on board with. Just loading back in now.
Budweiser's dipping in the pit. Romeo is in the pits as well. Got Radar on an out lap. Coming to sector 3 now.
Would have been the perfect time to run a commercial.
He's in sector 2. It's going to be our next time. Right now, P9, 6. He's got the Hoss in tow of Arrow on an out lap. Larry B's P9, looking to improve. He's got a pretty good lap going here. He's got to keep it together in sector 3.
Alright, I'm back in. I've got no sound, but we're back in. There we go, we've got some sound now.
Larry B's going to dip into the pits. The Hoss at Arrow going around to get a lap.
Radar.
Let's have a look at Radar then.
Both Williams are on
Sector
outs.
2. I think it's Radar gonna set the next time.
Alright, so you're going to have Radar, Arrow.
Oh no! And Radar spun it! Just as we were watching him,
That's your fault, Sam.
cook the tyres. He's got plenty of time to get back in and get another set on, but must have been really sending it.
Brazy's on that.
Free there.
Alright, well, how about that? Does that sound better?
Breezy's had an invalidation.
He's
looks
gonna
like.
quick.
Maybe he'll go back in. Got Carl on his lap.
Mediums though.
His brother Cod. Yep, probably splitting the strategies between them. Probably in a party together. Sorry about the glitch out, but everyone knows what this game's like.
Testing, testing. And my mic's a little crackly in the chat here. We know if that's a little better.
I did turn you down on my side. It should be alright now, I think. Testing, testing, 1, 2. We've had a
That's a bad set.
red car spin.
Very bad.
There's a car gone off in sector 2. I'm not sure who it is.
After
Seen it on the map.
Looks like Bradley Johnson. Don't think he went off. I think he maybe just dipped out of the way of the Renault there.
Carl's gonna ditch his lap, coming for some soft tyres by the looks of things. Cod comes around the final corner. He's second off the next position. It's going to have to be a big lap from Cod. And he improves, doesn't move up. Sandwiches on an out lap. Jump on board with Arrow. We've got Arrow on a lap in sector 2.
We've about to
And
finish
it's just
this.
invalidated. Yep, jump on board with Whiffy instead. In the last corner.
Not the best to set the freeze.
Arrow. Ooh, it gets up to P2. Oh, 14.6. Flat. Decent time from Whiff. What else is going on? We've got sandwiches on a lap. I think Phase Clips is just about to set a time. Coming into the final corner. Sends it a bit deep. Keeps the speed up though.
Minute 1, 2.
He's going to move up here. Oh, he doesn't move up. Stays where he is.
Minute warning on ball. Crazy.
On board with sandwiches, sending it through this middle sector on the medium tyre.
All was lost it.
Rod's lost it
Pushed into the ground.
on the mediums. He'd already set a decent time on the softs. He's going to struggle to improve on the mediums, I think. Yeah, Sama just backs out and goes straight into the pits. He's happy with P8, I think, on the softs.
It's like, not sure if Brazy backed out or lost it there. He's on an out lap. I think he was just giving way to the traffic. Bud's struggling here.
Clips has gone for another attempt, I think. And they use tyres. Going into the last couple of corners now. Hustling for a lap time. Improves again, but doesn't improve his position. Got a Mercedes coming across the line with Budweiser. Just about to start another lap on the mediums. Moto about to start a lap.
Brazy's in sector 1. See if he's going quicker.
Go back on board with Brazy then.
Yeah, he's going quicker.
Yep, nearly a tenth up. If he's retired, he's happy with P2. There's quite a bit of traffic coming up to the chicane.
Amateur wants one more.
Dirty air from face clips not helping Brazy, but
3 temps. It's just got to go.
yeah, a nice toe.
Like that. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah, Clips now goes into the pits. Should have let Brazy through there. It's not very good from Clips.
I think he'll still improve. It's not going to be the best. P5's
Oh, he does improve.
It would have been a lot better.
Quarter of a second up though. Decent lap from Brazy.
I mean, it doesn't go that much.
Chat.
That much.
Early race prediction. Radar P1, Whiffy P2, Hamajo P3.
Moto about to cross the line. He's up to P5. Bradley Johnson setting a lap. Crosses the line. Stays in P12. He's followed by Steel Curtain, yeah, who moves up to P2, knocks Whiffy down a spot. Diving board of Radar coming into the third sector.
Radar got a pretty clean lap going here.
Yeah, he hooked it up nicely around that corner. Slight little lock up there. And into that corner. Maybe he's trying to sweat no assist these days. Braver than me. This is a good lap.
P1.
Yep.
P1 for Radar at the buzzer.
And Amateur validates.
Joe does invalidate.
A lap by Radar.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And see KSI Moto next across the line. Runs very wide, doesn't pick up an invalidation, but decides to pit. I think that's our order. It looks like.
Well, did the Steel Curtain as well. It's huge and bouncing back as well from the podium.
It's so tight at the top. Look at that, 14.439, a 14.453, and a 14.147.
It's whole 9 attempts. P4 to P5.
Whiffy only just over a tenth off of that. When you look at the mid-pack, it's less than a second between 6th and 11th.
This will be a very good race.
Challenged Tier 3 to not get a safety
Down.
because both the other tiers did. You see how close that is, 14 thousandths of a second in that lap. 31 thousandths for the next position.
Interesting bit of telemetry from that. Radar actually slower in Sector 1, but makes it all up in Sector 3 to take that pole position.
Running a bit more downforce.
So,
We'll see how that plays out in the race. With the added weight of the fuel.
0.03 of a second faster. 0.3 of a second faster, I would say. Overall, very close lap to you.
We're definitely going to some in strategies.
Crawl in the chat saying if we can just get 2 safety cars, it'll still be a win.
Everyone waiting for radar to ready up tonight.
Be that guy.
I run an ad.
My favourite part. I love this part.
This is the worst part of a league race.
I just love the tension.
It's horrible. The whole party is just silent at this point.
Turn 1, takeouts, and action.
Who's in charge of it? Just so I know.
Radar is in charge. Larry B has already readied up. Larry B.
There we go.
I'll get it in the chat.
Larry missed last week's race, but he's been with us since the beginning, so he should know that's not the procedure.
We did have a new follow from Gerald de Riviere 2K20.
Cheers, Gerald. Much love. Shout out to all the viewers, 25 at the moment. It's good.
It's gonna be Larry B ready and up early. That has been noted. Will be dealt with quarterly.
Noted by the stewards at race control.
My audio's messed.
Just got the tyre graphic up. We've got the bottom 5 all starting on the harder tyres. Rawlins doing what I thought he would, starting on the hards. He's going to try a hard to soft and absolutely slam everyone at the end. Bud the only one in the top 10 on the mediums, so Bud's going to be in for an interesting race. He could possibly take the platinum strategy. Medium to soft. Depending how well he looks after his tyres. Not wasting time on this formation lap. Predicted pit strategies telling Budweiser to do a 1-stop to hards. I don't think that's what he's going to do though. Let's get your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win? What's going on? What lap is the first safety car going to be?
Oh, I want to guess. Okay, this is mine. Radar P1. Then Whiffy P2. Hamager P3. And the first out will be Rawlings, who pushed too hard. Been it in lap 4. There you go.
These are quite sensible predictions. I think Rawlins has learnt his lesson in the last few weeks. He's had a few mistakes here and there, not just in SSR and BRL.
I'm going to type in the chat.
He's in with a good shout of a good finish here on this strategy.
Stinner says first retirement Bradley, because why not?
I didn't want to change my mind.
Oh, we got an SSR Knox in the chat.
5 lights. You can see him go. Ooh, looks like a little weirdness. Not sure what's going on. I think our lights are out of sync.
This lobby looks super sad.
Bradley Johnson's got a drive-through penalty at the start.
I had all goes to
Too impatient on the lights.
Cars there.
Yeah, I think it was a little moment. It's a good start. No crashes at the beginning. Oh, the Alfa Romeo gets a little nudge, but keeps it straight.
Everybody clean through turn 1.
Massive pack of cars
Ooh,
going around the first Oh, there's a tiny little bump on KSI. Will they go 3 wide? As they approach the hill, this is a massive group of cars. You see Radar going side by side. Jeez. Very busy out there.
Squeezing by.
Oh, there's
Arrow.
Arrow's just...
Arrow's just clip faced. Spun
Yeah,
around.
saw that.
Days
Bumped
was
into him. Rollins already up 4 positions on the hard tyres. Whiffy's managed to find his way into P1. He's got past Radar. Missed that. Just close. No one in the top 11, more than a second apart. So this is going to be a massive DRS train. Just flicking through the cars to see what's going on. So everyone bombs down the home straight. Carl MCG already into the pits. Not sure what happened there. Bradley Johnson stays out, so Bradley's not picked up any damage. Just drop back a bit. Clip's also staying out.
Carl going in for a wing change and medium tires.
The diving board of Rawlins just going to get stuck into the back of Arrow there. Doesn't want to go too mad, like Jamie said. Don't want to spin out on these cold hard tyres. He's making a move into the chicane. Ooh, nearly.
I'll get too wet then.
We tried it. It's probably the best outcome that could have possibly happened there. Aside from gaining the position. Patience game now, waiting for the home straight for Rawlins, I think.
There's a lot of those happening behind the scenes at the start. I think his phase clips lost a bit of his wing at the start, and then Bradley Johnson got clipped by Cod as well.
Rawlins getting right into the back of the house. Gonna look to make a move down the straight, I think.
18 for the fast lap. Pits already.
Really quiet, AJ. Really quiet. Jump away from Rawlins. We can come back to that. Oh, as we've got KSI Moto around. Lost wheels. Front wings busted off. Go on board of Cod Villain. No, we'll go on board of phase clips. Hopefully we can see what damage a bit closer. Looks like he's maybe had a bit of contact.
I think he probably spun.
Safety car.
Alfa Romeo crew Bradley Johnson in for pits, new wing and hard tires.
Safety car actually lets them go past to catch up with the pack in a strange but sensible move. What was everybody going to do? It's given Carl and Bradley a breath of life.
Radar in the pits, Radar clearance.
Yeah. If he stayed out, Hammer Joe stayed out. Might see him try and push now and do a soft to medium, but that's going to be a big ask.
We see the McLaren in for medium tires, yellow stripes for the McLaren.
He'll not be taking those to the end.
We have steel curtains in for the mediums and the other Alfa Romeo as well.
And a wing change.
Codvillan in for the soft tires.
Rawlins in a very strange move. Rawlins in for mediums.
Larry B also for the medium tire.
Bradley Johnson was speeding at the safety car, so he's got to drive for a penalty now. And I swear got one for a jump start as well.
He's not going to be able to serve it under the safety car either, so
going
when
in
the
though.
safety
He's
car
going in.
ends,
I don't know why.
he could go in, it's not going to serve. It's going to pull him off those tyres if he goes into the pits, I think.
He's just gone on to hard.
I don't think he's got a pit crew waiting. Is he going to let him serve it?
Nope. He's going to
Boxes.
mediums. Serving a 5-second though. He is serving the penalty. That would be his early departure from the starting line.
He has a drive.
So he's going to catch all the way back up to the pack. The race is going to restart, and then he's going to have to come straight back in. Got the McLaren's bunched up together now. Radar just in front of Clips. Let's have a look at position changes. What's been going on?
It's huge to praise, man. P3.
Yeah, Brazy up into the podium positions. Sama just goes into the pits.
God must have changed onto the wrong tyres or something. Is it back again?
Cod gone back in. Yeah, Cod's in.
Yeah, he went to the
Sandwiches in.
softs on that first stop. I believe he was trying to go to hards. Maybe not
Yeah,
able to
go
get
hards
that
now.
across to the pit crew. Here he is in on the hards for Cod Villain.
Not messing about too much, luckily, in the safety car.
Go out and about, see if anyone's got anything going on. It looks like everyone's got fresh wings, fresh tyres. Johnson goes across the pit lane. Can't serve it under safety car. Should see the safety car come in this lap, I think. Up to 29 viewers at the moment. Hello to you all.
All bunched up except for one car.
Bradley Johnson should catch him on this lap. We should see it go in, but I don't know if he's going to make it for second three. That's going to be his second.
Or if people watched here to start.
Hopefully that's fixed it. Maybe you could hear some echo on my microphone. It is the ratchet headset I've got at the moment, so apologies for that. We've had a lag out and audio issues. Tier 3
Sounds
due to
much
form.
I'm going to do one more lap under safety car here, guys. At least one more lap under safety car.
It's taken a while. I think it's the late pit stops has thrown it off. They've all got to come back around. They're bunched up now. See everyone swerving, warming up the tyres.
Taking a look, Hamlet Joe decided not to pit under that safety car, already showing 30% wear on the left side tires.
Pretty close together, some of these guys. If they don't watch tier 2, they've got to be really careful. Because that came in really, really late. And a lot of
Tier
chaos
1.
happened because of it. It says in like the final turn or something, it says when that's when it's gonna lap. They've got to be really careful because they're pretty bunched up at the moment.
Hopefully it's going to come in this lap and we can get racing again. Don't see why it
It should
wouldn't.
be 100%. 100%.
It's an interesting strategy played here by the two front runners. Both of them staying out on the softs. Everyone from third place back. So fourth place all the way back on the medium tires.
There we
Safety
go.
car in.
Cod Villain, the only driver to go to the hards after those stops.
Let's get rid of this positions. And stay on
So we
board.
can go for a
with,
safe restart.
yeah. Just going to say I'm going to stay on board with the front runners, make sure we get underway nicely.
I'll watch the back.
Pull up
Everyone having a weave.
midfield.
So that Whiffy's gone. We're back
Here
underway.
we go.
Fourth and fifth got a really good launch there.
Nice train of cars in the midfield.
Gonna see the
We'll go
Mercedes
back.
send it.
Oh no. There we go.
Bradley Johnson
Disqualified.
disqualified. Dear oh dear.
That one's going to have to be looked at.
Oh,
It was ignored. It wouldn't let him in through the yellow flags. I think so many laps there under yellow may have been an issue for him. He can't serve it under yellow.
No. Unlucky Bradley.
Oh, big spin off there in turn 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Crazy off. Flips within. Not sure if he got into it or not.
Arrow went down a lot as well.
There's a little bit of front wing
Big
missing
hit.
off of the Red Bull.
Huge hit. Sandwiches. Lost his front wing. Like a brake check sort of thing, I think. Nothing too major. Sandwiches lost his
Crazy
wing.
a right end plate as well after that contact.
It was very close when they all got going. We know what this track's like as well.
Arrow missing both end plates. That might have been a contact. Arrow and Brazy.
Yeah, sandwiches was another end play as well.
Let's look down at the back markers then, see what's going on.
It's pretty wide there. Still getting Rawlings.
The Haas missing both its end plates. He's going to have to come into the pits.
That is brave from sandwiches. He's lost an end play and he's still going out. It is brave.
It's not the end of the world. If he's running a lot of front wing downforce, potentially it's doable to carry on. But if he's running a 5 or a 6, it's going to be a bit tough. You see Rawlins now up into P6, sends it on the inside of Larry. He's not hanging around. Mercedes on for a good finish. On board with the Alfa Romeo, still Curtin coming up to the chicane. He's now chasing down Larry.
He's right about sandwiches. He's doing a really good job to cater the lost end play.
Probably have to pit again as well, so you can always tell them not to fix the front wing and add some more downforce to it, and it sort of balances out the missing end plate depending on
I'm learning.
where you started from. So that is an
Leader
option.
pits.
We saw Meister Soda defend well in the OTL race with the left end plate missing for multiple laps.
As Jamie said, everyone moving off a position because Whiffy's pitted. He's not done it at a very good time because he's just dropped down to P11. If he'd have done that under the safety car, he's onto the yellow wall with
Whiffy back
mediums.
out on the medium tire, yellow stripes for Whiffy.
It's going to be a hard push to get 26 laps out of those. But
Emma Joe, 50% wear left rear tire.
He'll go this lap, 100%.
sort of got to now. Whiffy's got some
Yeah,
nice
probably
clean
can't
air
do
as well. He's got a 7-second gap in front. He's got his time he's got to make up, but he's not got anything in front to slow him down at the moment.
We got Steel Curtains looking to attack on face clips and P56.
Tough break for Brazy. Finds himself down in P12, still points paying position. And anything can happen here.
That was risky from Steel Gun. He's going to have to take face clips on.
Yeah, on board with him now. Gets it done.
That pit
It's done
entrance.
cleanly.
It's a naughty pit entrance, that is. He nearly hit it.
He was very close to the wall there in the penultimate. We've got radar off in sector
Put radar around, yeah.
1.
Had a little slip coming out of the downward. He joins back
Very
up with the
dangerous
McLaren
for
team
entry
now.
there.
Thankfully ghosted.
Just about gets away with that one, I think. Did move over. He's gonna have phase clips chasing him now. Gonna bounce some rubber off those tyres in the spin.
Dubs it. Brazy is on hard tyres. I want to bolt hard tyres till the end, I believe. That'll be the strategy.
Yeah, it's a good call from Brazy. He's going to make
I
it for
agree.
positions
The
here.
mediums aren't going to make it.
It's a good call.
I reckon Whiffy's banking up
Oh!
with a safety car.
Cole, around.
You might see
in
one.
Sector 2. He's had a little spin.
Looks like Carl's back on the track here. No damage. Looks like just a little
hit.
turnaround.
Some hot tires, most likely.
Rawlinson finds himself in P2 now. Hammer Joe going into the pit for some hards.
I'll check and see where he comes out. I'm out on the hards.
Larry looking
Like
to
he
send
will-
it up the inside of Phase Clips. He's going to have the DRS. No, Phase Clips has got the DRS.
Hammer Joe rejoined the grid. P10. P10 on the
We're
hards.
collided.
Little bump. Probably didn't realise how close to each other they were. Phase Clips fighting back. It's been a good drive from him. He's moved himself up at quite a few places. Sanders has recovered.
Tire information up. Is that better?
Indeedy. Let's have a look at the tyres.
Sandwich is looking to get it done on Clips here. P6. Who has to back out as Clips makes a lunge at him. Sandwich is in the pits.
Yeah, he's gonna put on if he's gonna change the wing.
Decides to get it fixed then. Move on to the hard
Yeah, hard
tyres.
tire job. Yeah, definitely hard tire job.
Brazy fighting back at Carl. He's going to have a go at him down the straight here, I think. On board with
Battery's
Brazy.
engaged, but he doesn't have much.
Sends it up the inside. Carl leaves nice room. Gets it done nicely. Good move by Brazy. Fighting back.
Crazy, already very low on battery in the early laps of this race. Safety car, possibly.
Radar's gone again.
Radar's facing the wrong way here.
Yeah, Radar's
Really careful this time.
Off the track, got his car
right
out of the
for
way.
Radar.
He was not very confident coming into this track. It's pretty tough for him to get the power down in sector 2.
It's thrown a spanner in the works for the predictions. See Whiffy chasing Phase Clips now, coming into the final corner. So now with the DRS on him down the straight, much fresher tyres. Not going to be hanging around.
Rollins able to get past Budweiser to turn 2.
See Rollins, who was dead last, finds himself in the lead now. So Radar dives into the pits. I feel like a lot's happened in 13 laps.
It's very good for Mercedes though. 1-2 right there. At the moment.
I'm gonna have to agree with Platinum in the chat here. Amajo's got the advantage now. Maybe an unintentional undercut. He went to the hard tire here. Everyone ahead of him on the mediums will have to pit.
God, he's touched the curb. He's touched it.
Death curb
Oh,
claims
That's what
another
he's done
victim.
there. Diving board of Hammer Joe. Chasing after Phase Clips. There's a big lockout, but he gets it done. Let's see if Phase
That's the pits.
Clips might
That's
bite
interesting.
back. Budweiser going into the pits. That is
Those in the
interesting.
chat, absolutely right. Brazy in the P8 spot now. Moved into the top 10. Oh, Budweiser in the pits. Coming out on the hard tires to go the distance. He will rejoin P7. P7 for Budweiser in the Mercedes.
That's very good for him. He could very well get a podium.
Yeah.
And he's never won before. His best finish. P4. Twice.
It's a good race then. Could be a very good race.
Well, if safety car doesn't happen and pit stops will occur before the end of the race, that's going to put, as it stands right now, Hammond, Joe, Budweiser, Gracie top 3 after pit stops, as long as we don't have any craziness between now and then. Still a lot of race to go, though.
Just saw Larry Guild and let Whiffy through. Teammates in Sector 2, Whiffy charging on for a podium. Larry on the older tyres. He's got Hammer Joe behind him now. Probably going to have a go down the straight, I would have thought. It's half a second behind. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. Looks like a Renault.
Sandwiches.
Hammer Joe thought about it. Thought twice. Looks like Budweiser's just got past phase clips as well. I saw the order change. Waiting for Hammer Joe. Always going to get it done here. Going up the hill. Larry concedes place. His tyres dropping off the 10 lap mediums. We might see Rawlins and Curtin pit very soon. Arrow
I'm interested to see if Whippy's going to try to stretch these tires. Close as everybody is together, if Whippy pits under green, he's going to fall way back here.
There's nothing turned around there.
Arrow
Yeah,
taking
quite
Mickey
far.
Codville for P10. Looks like Cod defended well there.
Been talking the whole time and my microphone was off. My bad. Waiting for Arrow to make the move on Cod. He's still in the DRS range.
Huge error from Larry.
Larry's tyres
Really
are starting
wide.
to die. Oh, that's a big send from Arrow on Cod. There's no need for that.
Yep. Arrow already showing low fuel as well. He is in the yellow fuel already in his race. Maybe underfueled a little bit.
Just clattered into the back of Cod Villain. Didn't spin him out. They're alright, but they're going to carry on. Not sure if that's got any damage, Arrow. Being hunted down by radar now as you see the McLaren come into the picture.
I think let's keep Budweiser get Larry with the DRS. Still a little bit of time. Huh?
The Haas
No
with
DRS.
Haas with Arrow showing 6 seconds of penalties there. Crazy moves up the spot with a pit stop by face clips.
As Jamie said, on board with Bud. Very
He
close
went
now.
for it, so, didn't he?
He thought about it. Couldn't get the run
He
out
might do it
turn
again.
1. Here we go. Ooh,
Well, that could be bad. Another curb after.
they're going for it though.
Very brave move there.
Yeah, stay on board with these two. This is where it's at the moment. So Arrow's going to have a go at Radar, I can see on the left hand side. Red flag in sector
struggling
1.
for grip.
It's over.
Arrow spins, yep.
Radar had a big slip there as well.
Didn't switch to it, but saw the time drop. Not a
Both
good day
of
for
them came drifting
McLaren.
around that corner.
Wonder if we're going to see Rawlins and Curtin pit anytime soon. Rawlins got a 13-second gap out front.
Budweiser, here we go, round 2.
Here we go. On board with them.
ERS empty. He's got to go for the bomb.
Gets it done.
Nailed it.
Great move there.
Very clean, we like that. Larry by back.
Budweiser's covered him off quite nicely. He's going to start to pull away now. Harry's going to have to
See
think
the
about
tire
pitting.
difference.
Go out and about. Crazy up to P7. He's got Carl behind, 15 seconds off. That's where the pack splits. Radar and Clips are going to look to move up a few more places. They've got the fresher tyres out the back runners for now. We're definitely going to see some more pit stops.
Yeah, Larry B, 13 lap old mediums. Those tires were starting to go right as Brazy's are starting to come in. You see Brazy making time there. 10's dropping off the gap.
Yeah. Larry just been chewed up by 2 other cars on the hard, so it's only a matter of time. So Radar's making gains on Cod, further back down the field. I'm right on board with Radar, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I just find it amazing how the qualifying ban. You serve it, and you're in P1 by 14 seconds. How on earth does that happen?
Commanding pace. Commanding pace. Brazy down to just 1.3 seconds on Larry B. Maybe 2 or 3 laps to making an attack here, as long as Larry B doesn't make a mistake. We've got Carl and Williams in the pit.
I apologize for interrupting. We have a
White
new,
wall hards for him.
we have a new victim of the curb of death.
Larry B. Larry B is the victim. Crazy moving up to the P6 with that bobble. Great showing by our new addition here, Brazy. Did a few reserve races for us. Officially tried out this week, passing the Academy's first race. Doing a fantastic job here today, showing some tremendous poise, charging up the field.
I was going to say, I have a good experience for Brazy, you know. He's a great lad. Clean, respectful, that's all you ask for.
Damage Joe seems to be losing a little time to Whippy here. Just over 3 seconds now. It was about 2.8 on the previous lap. Whippy's pushing hard though, as we see him collect the 3-second penalty there.
Larry B into the pits, the first one of those guys on the old mediums to do so.
Comes back out on the mediums. Interesting strategy here.
Got 15 laps out of those easy. He's going to be on the charge now. I think the other boys are going to have to react to this.
Basically, almost clips. Larry B comes across the safety line there as Larry B's on the exit. Codville all over the back of face clips.
Yeah, just went on board with Cod. Where does this put our title leaders at the moment, Jamie, in the standings?
Well, with the head of Radar, he's title challenger. So that'll increase the gap, of course. And of course, we're still Curtin in the battle with Hamager.
Alright, we got still Curtains in the pits, going to the medium tire.
Roland's showing fresh mediums. Did he pit?
He did pit, that is correct. That puts Whippy within a second of him. He did get the pit for the fresh mediums.
Wow, he's had a free pit stop basically.
That is correct, yes sir.
Damn, what a drive from Roland starting at the back.
And then Whippy's on 11 lap old medium, so he is going to have to pit before the end of this race. I just don't see him taking those all the way. I wouldn't put it past Whippy to try though. Larry B gets past Codville in turn 1. That is nice set on face clips with those new mediums. Sam with a little controller trouble there. Looks like the battery's quit on
Yeah,
him.
we're back in action again. That's the third glitch of the stream. Me and
Larry
Jamie
B.
It was a fun in tier 3.
Half
always a
second
glitch.
back. But falling off of face clips here.
Yeah, he is. Maybe the cold medium's not as good as the warmed ups hards, but
He made quick work of Cod Villain, having a little more trouble here with phase clips. Maybe going to be able to get a run on him here. He looks like he's got a lot of speed out of the penultimate.
I'm bored with Larry.
He's going to get this done easy. Great run out of the corner. He did the same with Cod Villain. Tremendous speed out of the last corner there. Phase clips looking for the switchback.
It's a good finish for Ferrari today. I believe they are top of the leaderboard. They're going to extend the lead.
By 99.5 points.
Half points matter.
See Rawlings come in with the fast lap there. 17.8 on the medium. 17.8 for Rawlings out front in the fresh air.
See him. Sandwiches make up a little bit of time on Arrow. He's got the slightly fresher tyres. Both of these are going to be taking these to the end. Sandwiches with a slight advantage. Tough break for Sandwiches. He just had the cold hard tyre syndrome, I think.
I want to go back to the constructors because obviously Ferrari leading by 99.5 points over McLaren. It's very, very close for P3. We've got Renault 199, Mercedes 192, and Red Bull 188.
We got Sandwich making a run on Arrow here.
Looks like he's going to get the move
Wheel to
done.
wheel.
It's going to help out Renault with a couple more points if he can get it done and keep it there.
Arrow with the switchback.
Waiting for him to come around the corner. Sandwiches defends the inside. Nice. Keeps position.
Great defensive move there by the Renault.
Made P11 is. It's going to add a extra point to their tally. As Jamie said, that leaderboard is tight. In tier 3 it really is anybody's game.
Crazy catching a 3-second penalty there for excessive warnings. Those 15-lap-old hards seem to be giving him a little trouble.
Red Bull lacking a driver again this week, and one new driver. It's going to be a tough break, tough for them to catch up over the rest of the season, I think. Where are Mercedes? Mercedes are going to be starting to make a surge up, surely.
They're P4, they're on 192 points. Renault 199 in P3. And of course, they're in the better race at the moment than Renault.
See Rawlings come across the start finish here right now, 6 seconds ahead. That's going to be 10 laps to go in this race at the Hungary.
I reckon Whiffy's going to have to pit again as well. This is Rawlins' race. His odds are shortened massively. If Whiffy can get 25 laps out of these mediums and keep P2, fair enough. Steel Curtain having a look at Budweiser. Can we go down the inside? Nope. Thought about it.
Almost contact there, good stop.
Everyone's spread out now. This is the battle at the moment.
Platnor in the chat saying it can be done in reference to Whiffy's tires. Platnor took the mediums a long way in the T2 race. He did a medium to soft strategy, T2. Like I said earlier, it wouldn't surprise me if Whiffy tries to take him all the way. The problem is he going to have enough tire to defend against Hammer Joe? Whiffy may get a podium here. Budweiser 8, almost 9 seconds back at this point. Amazon 13-lap-old hards, as Whiffy's on 16-lap-old mediums now. Still a lot of race to go.
It's going to be the gap to radar. Is where Whiffy's going to come out if he pits. He's going to come out just in front of radar. He'll still get points, but still on board with Steel Curtain. Looking at Budweiser. These two have been going at it for a couple of laps now.
Got fantastic viewings going on. 29 views it says on my screen.
Very nice.
Tremendous numbers here for Tier 3.
Shout out to Jamie the G and AJ for joining in.
Sandwiches around in the third sector.
Looks like it.
Nosed into the wall right before the pit entry.
Doesn't have any damage.
Trying to get it. Yeah, looks like the nose, he's missing an end plate. He's trying to get the car turned around, but stay clear of the oncoming traffic. Now's his chance. If he can get out, he can turn it around and get in the pits before the rest of the guys come across. He is going to hold off for these two. Make a dive. Sandwiches. Oh, sat too long. That too long. Tough break for Sandwiches there. Just trying to let the traffic through so he doesn't rejoin dangerously, and the game gives him the red card there.
It's Kurt next move on Budweiser.
Finally gets it done. I'll quickly switch to Budweiser as Jamie calls it out. Not going to be able to get him back on the straight because Steel Curtain had DRS in front.
But everyone's guaranteed a point, man. Gotta bring the cars home.
Just finish. Yeah. It's easier said than done. Stenner with the bits, thank you. As you can see in the list of viewers, we have a very exclusive VIP section up there with Stenner in there on his own at the moment.
I think it's a disgrace that I'm not there. But, you know.
Just about to say, he's just about to be joined by @Jamie the G.
Shalom.
But it will not let me. Why won't it let me?
Been banned.
I know why. I know why.
Big shout to Stenner and Dubsy in the chat with a little bit battle. Thank you guys. We appreciate the support.
The sports momentum are growing like crazy. 276 followers, it says. On my screen, that is incredible.
Unable to add VIP for some reason. But
Don't worry about it.
we all know that
That's
Jamie's a VIP.
anyway.
Whiffy Pits.
That is interesting.
Whiffy Pits.
Going for the soft tire. Whiffy going for the soft tire. Comes out P6 ahead of Radar. He is going to push the wheels off this car right now. As
Still
Whiffy says, Whiffy's going to send it.
Man, Whiffy just strapped on some Red Bull softs and Whiffy was just out there driving, man.
And use this tremendous racecraft to Whiffy his way right to the front.
It's all the motivation he needs is to get into the party at the end of the race. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's going to be a big ask. On board with Steel
Curtin's
Curtain.
taking a nip at Hammer Joe now.
Yeah, on board with Steel.
He's got to be very careful, Steel Curtain. He's hit the death curve twice now in the last 2 laps. He's got to be careful.
Usually don't get away with that once, so...
I didn't.
Neither did I.
See Carl right behind Arrow on the times. I'm not going
see
to
you
switch.
later.
Oh no!
Oh, there he
That's
goes.
Steel Curtain! Spins around.
Jamie the G has applied the curse.
That's not the death curve, but it's a new one now.
Oh, and Whiffy almost makes contact
Almost
there.
does.
Unable to see him coming around.
Yeah. Same for Steel. I don't think there was much more Steel could have done
No,
there.
I don't think
because-
that was an intentional. He did his best to get out of the way there.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate timing. Nobody got damaged. Looks like everybody was away clean.
So everything changes again. Whiffy now in with a real shout of finding his way onto that podium on those soft tyres.
All right, so we got Budweiser, 14-lap-old hards. You got Brazy on 20-lap-old hards, trying to stick it out, looking for a good finish here. I think Whiffy is definitely going to catch Brazy here on the softs. Only a second back now.
Oh, but was with a 3-second penalty as well.
Go and check
Can't
the
be having that
penalties,
now.
Jamie. Check the penalties.
I shall do that right now.
Jamie on the Skypad, checking out the pens.
Amateur doesn't have one.
Whiffy's coming at Brazy. He's made up a second in one sector. He's
We've got
absolutely
Rawlings
roasting
with
those tyres.
3 seconds. The Renault of Hammer Joe, none. The Mercedes of Budweiser looking at 6 seconds. The Red Bull has 6 seconds of Brazy. Whiffy only with 3.
Whiffy gets it done on Brazy and sets the fastest lap in the process.
Still Curtin has 3. Radar has 3. Larry the Bee has 9 seconds. McLaren of FaZe has 3. The Haas of Arrow currently sitting at 15 seconds. And both Williams have 3-second penalties. Hammer Joe right now, no penalties.
Don't think Rawlins is going to pick up 22 seconds worth come the end of the race.
That is unlikely.
What a drive
touch of the
from
death
Rawlins. Yeah, one touch of the death curve. Maybe 2.
All over.
So Whiffy, as of right now, has got Budweiser almost in range of a jump here. Plenty of time to get it done here. 4 laps to go. He's got to get him under 3 seconds gap.
Take a look back down the pack. See Carl MCG catching the DRS on Arrow. Might be a bit too far behind to send it. Coming out of turn 1. But strange things happen at this track. Whiffy again smashes the fastest lap.
Bud is chasing Hammer Joe.
Dive up to Bud when it closes a bit. At the moment I'm just sticking aboard with Carl, seeing what's going on back here. He's lost a little bit of time in that middle sector. Did lose 3 cars. One, actually we've had 2 disqualifications through the game.
3 actually.
So
2
Bradley
disqualifications
Johnson,
and then KSI terminal.
yeah, KSI big crash. Savage is disqualified trying to get the car turned around. Bradley Johnson also disqualified for trying to get the car turned around though.
Well, he was disqualified due to not letting him serve his
Yeah,
drive-throughs
yeah.
under the yellow.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
yeah. Gonna see Cole have a go now down the straight. Arrow's not
Big
got a
shout
good
here.
exit.
Whiffy has closed into within 2 seconds of Budweiser right now. He's got him on penalties. Whiffy looking at a podium here.
Cole MCG battling Arrow for 10th place, gets the moves done. Arrow comes back, defends the inside. It's a really close battle there for the last few points. Williams boys not giving up.
Both Williams guys have Arrow jumped on penalties at the moment. Arrow showing approximately 15 seconds. I'm sure one of those might be a speeding, but I still think they both have him.
See Radar
In
going to the
penalties.
pits. So he'll probably try and take Whiffy's fast lap off him.
He does come out on the softs, that is correct.
And dive on board with Bud, I think now's the right time. With Whiffy within DRS range as well, Whiffy potentially gonna find himself.
He's going to look at attack on both these guys here. Going through the straight.
He's got a potential P2 on.
Absolutely. Both these guys on very old hards. Whiffy on very fresh softs. Perfect situation here for him to jump up into the P2 spot in these closing laps.
We'll go on board with Whiffy and see what happens there. It's not going to happen on this straight, but it's soon. 2 laps to go.
Whiffy smart. He's going to play close here, attack on the next lap, and then try to run off in the final lap. Very close to Budweiser there. Arrow catching another 3-second penalty. Both Williams definitely have him now.
On board with Whiffy, who was within a tenth of Budweiser, who is within a tenth of Hammer Joe, all going into the chicane. It's going to be a very scrappy, potentially messy finish to this race. With Rawlins laughing all the way to the finish line up front. Good finish for Mercedes. Wonder if Budweiser's...
Big shout out to
Budweiser's
Big
going
shout
to get
out
his
to
first
Stinner in the
podium.
chat. Gifting subs to the viewers. Thank you so much, Stinner, for that. We appreciate that support.
Yeah,
Hammer Joe's weaving.
Whiffy looks to the inside here. Make
This is
sure
done.
the Budweiser.
Budweiser was on for his first podium, as Jamie said earlier. Whiffy's come along and snatched it away. Pending penalties, might get it, but the rest of the pack pretty split, apart from the Williams still chasing down Arrow. Oh, and he's had a little spin coming out of the chicane. And Radar does steal the fastest lap, 1:16.2. Whiffy in the gearbox of Hammer Joe. Get a flag for the slow car, no drama.
Oh, another 3-second penalty for Budweiser.
Oh, tough.
That's all she wrote.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's going to be 9 seconds for Budweiser to Whiffy's 3 seconds. Hammer Joe, no penalties here, so all Hammer Joe has to do is keep Whiffy in range. Whiffy's showing 3 seconds here.
Jamie's jinxing people with his stats. Whiffy's gonna get
Hammer's
it done.
smart here. He doesn't defend. He doesn't defend. He lets Whiffy by. He's got him on penalties anyways. Dips him behind
Wonder if he knows that.
and keeps him in range.
Wonder if Budweiser's gonna make it up on Hammer as well.
Budweiser showing 9 seconds in penalties to Whiffy's none, or to, I'm sorry, Hammer Joe's no penalties. Again, Hammer could let him by. As long as he keeps Whiffy at least 3 seconds ahead, he's going to jump them both anyways. This is the last lap. I think he can do it. I don't see Whiffy gaining 3 seconds on Hammer in 2 sectors.
If it stays as it is, Brazy doesn't have 9 seconds. Brazy could move up to P4.
Brazy has a couple.
Brazy's got a couple.
Hmm.
It's a good drive on his record.
He's got
debut.
6. And he's on his last warning for 9.
As we see Rawlins cross the line and take the win. Emphatic win. 25 seconds up.
Almost a 30-second lead there for the checkered flag. Whiffy showing flashing red fuel. He's getting real close to low fuel. He will make it all the way home.
He'll
Budweiser
have a podium.
right in the back of Hammer Joe. It's going to come down to the wire here for these two. He's not going to get the jump.
Hammer Joe with a smart move, jumps Whiffy in for P2. Like I said, penalties playing a big part here. Crazy in there for a P6.
Yeah, penalties caught up, still cutting with clean drive, manages to make back a position. Good drive from the Red Bull. And you see Radar come across the line next.
Don't believe he's going to have any competition from Larry B.
The Williams boys both jump Arrow on penalties at the end.
Yeah, Arrow showing tremendous amount of penalties. 18 seconds overall. Not sure what he served in the pits, but he did collect 18 total seconds.
And just Larry across the line to finish up round 13. Tier 3.
What an exciting race for Tier 3 today, guys.
Really good race. One of you want to get the... Yeah, Rawlins deservedly driver of the day. Fair enough. Started back.
Couldn't
in
have been
pack,
anyone else.
Won the race.
Yes.
5 seconds.
Way up front. Tremendous show for Rawlings today.
The top 10 for some more wisdom. Now with us.
Brazy was on 75% hards. I reckon people was on more than that.
75%. That's like the limit. A lap or two more and they burst.
Risky games.
I've seen that happen a couple of times this season. Rollins with the big win at the top. Hammer Joe, no penalties. That's what got it for him in the end.
Really impressive.
Radar with the fastest lap by just under 6/10. So a big lap from Radar for the extra point down in P7. Just waiting for it to take us back to the lobby. Get our drivers in.
Plenty of
Waiting on that.
content.
Huge shout out. Tremendous turnout for viewers today. At one point, I think we clipped up to 30. I know we got 29 for sure. So big shout out to everybody tuning in today and sticking with us all the way. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to get the top 3 drivers in here. We're going to do some post-race interviews. Stick with us for just a few more minutes, guys. Loading back here. We got Hammer Joe in here. Be sure and tick the box. Make sure we can hear you on the stream.
Yeah, got it tipped.
Awesome. We're going to wait these last couple of guys in here. What a race today. Looks like we got a good turnout in the views. Everybody really enjoyed the race. We had a couple of new guys on the grid. Brazy doing a fantastic job getting that P6 today. Great with the late fast lap. Tremendous work, everybody.
Just waiting for Whiffy to join. He needs the party to be opened.
All right, Rawlings. Don't forget to tick the party box at the top to include your audio so the stream can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Awesome.
Just gonna get Whiffy in.
Whiffy will be here. Whiffy, you know the routine. Tick the box, my man. All right. Everybody's good to go. Let's do it.
Nobody want to talk?
Sam's getting sorted out here.
This is podium party. Go.
Give us just a sec. See, we're doing race podium. No problem. No problem. All right. Let's start out with Rawlings here. Rawlings, man. What today, bro? Quality band. Whoever track last night, made presence known early. Got out front. Stayed out front. Very dominant today. With the quality band, what was your plan going into the race? How did you execute it?
Well, I know I seen everyone go out on the softs and quali, and I knew that I'm not gonna say all of them were wrong, but I knew the better strategy was medium hard or hard medium or whichever way you want to look at it. So I started on the hards, and then once the safety car came out, I had wing damage under safety car because that's just what I do. So I put it on the mediums, and I put it on the mediums. Yeah, see, Whiffy's not. He knows. He knows. I put it on the mediums. I put it on the mediums, and then honestly, I don't. There wasn't much overtaking. It was kind of just like majority of the race was just me by myself, just putting in good luck. So, I mean, it's pretty fun. So yeah.
Yeah, it's great showing today. You got out front, stayed out front, won by a little over 25 seconds. No challenge there up front. Great run today. And driver of the day coming all the way from back of the pack. Dead last with a quality bang. Tremendous showing today. Hammer Joe, what a showing for you today. Keeping it squeaky clean, not one penalty, helping you out in the end there. What was your plan going into the race, and how'd you execute it?
Yeah, I wanted to try the medium hard strategy, but track position is just everything in the beginning because there's so much battling going on. So I stuck with the softs, and Whiffy had a crazy good start because he jumped right out front there, and I didn't know where he came from. And then yeah, safety car came out at an awkward time there, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna pit or not. Decided to stretch the softs, and then go to the hards, and then pretty much from there I was just try not to get any penalties because I knew if I kept it clean, it might help me out in the end, and did by 1.5 seconds, so that's good, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Whiffy made a hard charge there with 1 to go. Didn't look like he defended too much. Did you know you had him on penalties there, or were you just trying to keep it clean?
That was the last lap. I just let him through because I didn't think he was gonna be able to build that 3 second gap unless I got a penalty my own. So I just kind of stayed with it there.
Awesome heads up strategy there. Good job. Whiffy, the big man today with the wild strategy, stretched the mediums, never went to the softs, and it paid off. Let's hear it, man. What was your strategy going into the day, and tell us a little bit about that gamble you made there.
The strategy was there was no strategy. Hadn't done a practice race all week, so I had no clue what to expect. So when I qualified on the softs, I was like, okay, soft to hard. Yeah, and then it was like 7/10 difference to a 2-stop, and I'm like, well, we'll see where the safety car lies. And then that was my mistake, was the safety car. Is I should have pitted on the safety car and went for mediums right then and figured something out. Went medium or something, figured it out. But that was the whole gamble for the win. And I was like, no, I'm going to stay out because Radar was behind me. And I was like, okay, I'm worried about Rawlings, but I'm worried about him and I'm worried about Hammer. And I was kind of like, made the fake in, and then Radar bit, but nobody else. So I was kind of like, okay, I got to lead the charge. And the medium run was just stick with plan. I was planning the 2-stop. I'm just going to stick it through. And the last couple laps, I had to get a little serious with Budweiser into the turn 1. And I was just like, hey, man, I got to pass him because, I knew Hammer Joe was clean at that point. I had checked penalties on him before. So I was like, okay, it's got to happen now or never. And then the same kind of thing happened the next lap with Hammer Joe. And it was just like, okay, got to get it done. And like he said, it was just like, could I stretch 3 seconds in a lap? And I didn't have much battery left. But I gave it the whole lap. I just hard charged and went for what it worked. And I got half of it. I got 1.5 seconds of it, but I couldn't cover the rest. So, I mean, that's what it was. But it was just mad fun today, man. Just like every Sunday. It was mad fun.
It looked like a really
We saw
good
you there
race.
flashing red fuel coming through Sector 3. I was hoping you could stretch it all the way, man. Tremendous surge there on the soft tires the last few laps of the race. Budweiser did his best to hang on. Almost got his first podium today. Hang in there, Bud. You had a good run.
He'll be
today.
there. He will be there.
He was cursed. We asked Jamie to dig up some stats, and Jamie was like, "Oh, Budweiser's best finish is a P4 as he's in a podium position."
You commentator person, hands down.
Yeah.
You guys need to shush.
No, that was a really good race. It's a good one to watch back. There was chaos everywhere and good racing everywhere as well.
Great fun. Congrats, Rawlings, on the win. Hammer Joe on the podium.
Massive
Thank you.
drive,
Thank you.
Rollins. Massive drive. Massive. Absolutely massive.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I was looking at the TV behind me to watch some TV when I was on the straight.
Yeah,
was tough.
yeah.
It was tough.
Won't be like that next week, bro. Won't be like that next week.
Alright, we'll wrap it up for the week. That was Tier 3. Next week we are at Spa, so not as many corners, a lot more speed.
there too.
Yeah, we'll wait and see people try and go 5 wide up the hill. Should be interesting. Big shout out to
big shout out to everybody
AJ.
that stuck with us.
Shout out to AJ for the weekend. Shout out to Jamie. I think you're going to hear from Jamie first before anyone else next week. The F2. Don't know where we stand with FTC at the moment. Is it Singapore?
Come watch AJ race GRA on Monday.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, check out Jamie's league, the G Racing Association. Someone give him a little shout out in the Twitch comments. Go and give him a follow. Other than that, well done, boys, and we'll catch you all next week.